everyone, welcome back to the channel, and this one we're going to be reacting to The Haunting of Hill House episode 7 called Eulogy. Recap?
The last episode was the night before Nell's funeral.
Yeah.
And the family have got together after so long, and it's obviously emotions are running wild, everyone's having a go at each other, but it essentially takes place in the present and in the past, where the dad's kind of reminiscing about when the kids were younger. There was a storm one night and all sorts of weird stuff was happening. They were not hallucinating, but the windows kind of being blown out, people disappearing even though they were standing in front of them. The way the camera was panning around, it was just panning around the family, and there's you see the mum, you see Nell in the background. There was a bit where the lights go out in the funeral home and Nell's got 2 buttons on her eyes. And then there's a bit where immediately after the coffin kind of falls over, and then you see Nell, the bent neck lady, obviously Nell standing next to her. Yeah, it was a roller coaster. That was a bit of a roller coaster
because she says, "Oh, you couldn't see me. I've been here the whole time." And you just
she says that at the end, but then also it also comes out that everyone's kind of taken money from Stephen as well. Shirley's upset about it. The husband's taken it. Theo's taken it. And right at the end, or towards the end, it's basically Shirley walks in on Theo, who's been drinking all day, and her husband in this kind of storeroom. And the dad was acting really strange. It was like it was like he was there, but he wasn't.
He's detached. He's detached. And it's different from when he was in the past, because he came across more warm, and open, while he was like as he was talking to someone, but at different moments. It wasn't like he was. I think Shirley or whoever mentioned it was like, oh, he's talking to himself. It didn't look like he was talking to himself. It looked like he was confirming stuff with someone else. But it was a pretty messed up night before of the actual event.
Funeral.
The funeral. And in the past, that house is doing some weird shit to people. And Olivia, I think is the mum's name, she's getting more and more messed up.
Because there's a bit where she is walking down the hallway. They're looking for Nell, and she's walking down the hallway, and you start to see the other ghosts, like the grandma. She opens the door, and then there's the kid in the wheelchair, and then she drops the flashlight, and then obviously the father picks it up, but she's like on the other side of the hall, and she's walking down a dead end. It's just,
she keeps on going about. She keeps on having the strangest dreams. She keeps on doing that. So
migraines,
So let's see what happens in this episode. Episode 7, Eulogy. Let's check it out. Is this the last night? At the police station?
Close okay? Sorry, that's all we had on hand. And yours, well, if there's blood on it, we have to...
I was thinking that. It can't be straight after, because he had blood all over it, but okay.
Yeah.
They gave him clothes.
You can leave whenever you want. I told you that, right? I've told you that.
Yes.
It's just, to be honest, it wouldn't look so good. I want to make sure that when you do walk out of here, whenever you walk out of here, that you walk without a whiff of suspicion on you.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, Hugh. It's a mess. It's a real mess.
Tell us.
I haven't talked about the other body.
That didn't have anything to do with us.
Whoa.
The other body?
Talk about the house. Talk about Olivia. Talk about what happened last night.
Please.
I will run and get you your cream and sugar.
No, I don't need it. We can talk now and get this over with.
Sit tight.
I love how he's getting up and down, and then he's like...
He's trying to make him a little bit uncomfortable as well at the same time. It's probably how you deal with suspects.
Well, the thing is, he's trying to make him feel comfortable by telling him, okay, he's voluntary, but then at the same time, it's kind of like just...
Well, it's a rental. Not a lot of choices. How about this?
Who's he talking to?
You're right. It's better.
Is he talking to is he hallucinating his wife and just like talking to her? She's just been with him all along.
How come I've never met you?
Rachel,
You're not hearing me.
He really stayed away, didn't he?
Yeah.
Where have you been? You missed breakfast.
He's been kicked out of the house.
You need to pick up 4 bouquets.
Okay, I'll go in a minute, but can we just...
You're already on your way.
Oh,
I have to shower and change my
Damn.
clothes. I mean, I didn't bring any of my... Okay.
Kev, just...
Wonder where she gets that from.
I needed
it is his wife.
but not like Cheryl.
But he's got trauma as well, which we knew.
Since she was 3 years old, Shirley needed...
Shirley Space.
Shirley Space.
You really missed you guys?
Oh, this actually happened, this bit.
That was all.
What?
Your place is what, like a 10-minute walk from here?
No, a little more.
A little more than a 10-minute walk and just a little rain for them.
That doesn't make sense.
That is a smell of ruin.
Mold.
Same thing.
Yeah, that's money down the drain, isn't it? When you're
Mold
trying
kills
to...
everything.
Yeah.
Please don't be down here.
Bro, that looks super moldy.
What does that mean?
That means the whole house is wet.
Father Mucker.
Really, Dad?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Damn.
Oh god, it's got everywhere.
Do you hear that?
Rats?
And rats get thirsty enough, they'll chew through just about anything.
That's a face.
Is it? I don't see a face.
Look at it.
Oh, the silhouette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
I remember when Luke lived here. Thought if anybody could, keep him on track, it'd be your sister. He's looking a lot better now.
I mean, he does. Compared to what he was.
Yeah.
I fucked up. If I make it through today alive, I'm gonna have to pack this all up and find a new place to live. I don't think Shirley is ever gonna talk to me again. I'm sorry. I should have made more of an effort with you.
That's a nice thing to say. I don't think anyone's ever said that.
I should have met you halfway. People fuck up.
Like, none of the other siblings have said that.
No, not to the dad.
I didn't expect that.
Gotta start somewhere.
Hmm.
That's a good start.
It's a very good start. Who are you, by the way?
It doesn't make sense. The water lines
I
don't
know.
even... I mean, I can't think of a water source that explains it.
Wouldn't it have
like
to
that down
have been happening for a very long time for it to be that bad?
I'll combine these plans into one master blueprint, draw up something that represents the actual piping, and then we'll find out how fucked we really are.
I can't really identify a leak, and I'm not finding water.
What?
My budget's stretched as it is, so maybe you can give me a quote for fan rental.
It's a big job for one person.
Well, I've got help. What do you say, Steve?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll help.
What was that about?
Well, they're going through their own breakup, isn't it? So, yeah.
Better marriage to emulate. We were solid, babe.
We were.
Those last few days don't count. That wasn't us.
And who was it? Do you think it's actually her?
I think it's like it's in his mind, and he's just
Because I think it's her.
really.
You've forgotten what kind of TV show we're watching.
Yeah, that's also true.
I didn't get a chance last night to tell you how proud I am of you. 90 days.
Thanks.
He doesn't want to make today about him. Just be with him. You don't have to talk.
Beer and tomato juice
Fixes the
What?
hangover.
for the hangover.
Oh, beer and tomato juice, though.
Apparently. It's the beer part of that's helping the hangover.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Did she get invited?
I don't know.
You didn't tell me that your sister died. I just wanted to support you, and if I'd known...
If I wanted you to know that, I would have told you that.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
She's just taking it out on her. They're probably sitting there like, and
Bit
you
awkward,
are.
so awkward.
Yeah. Thing is, she's just trying to be helpful and be
Yeah,
nice, and
you're
obviously
right.
she's just taking it. Theo's just it's on her terms.
My sweet boy.
Who's this? Aunt Janet?
Yeah. We've not seen her before, isn't it?
Well,
it's weird because they grew up with her, so they'll give her more precedence over him.
True. I think it's her, man. I think she's been with him.
There is water coming from somewhere.
That's definitely a rat.
Master blueprints.
Was that right? See, Steve, your dad thinks that all this water is coming from that red room upstairs.
Oh, so it is.
Ventilator.
What?
Be safe down here, okay? Good job, honey.
What's he done? What's she done?
I know. What's he found? Yeah.
I cannot say, and I will not say, that she is dead. She's just away.
That's a beautiful way of looking at it.
I was born 90 seconds before no. I'd use that too. You know, if we had a fight or
Your older brother.
You're much older, yeah.
the last time I saw her, she was driving me to rehab. She looked at me and she said, "You go in there and you bring my brother back." I was born 90 seconds before no, but she was always my big sister.
They did kind of look after each other.
I've ruled out just about everything else as a water source. I don't know what could be in there losing this much water, but I gotta look.
I mean, at this point, if you don't have the key, when you just knock
the door down.
Exactly.
The missus do these?
Yeah.
What's she done?
Probably ain't my place, but maybe she could use a little time away from the house.
Time away from the house.
Why'd you say it like that?
Yeah.
It's probably not your place.
But how are the plans? Are the plans wrong? Are they like what?
Claire, she spent a lot of time in here, especially when Hazel got sick. I mean, double shifts.
Who's Hazel?
Even longer sometimes.
Maybe the old grandmother.
Oh yeah.
Claire got pregnant. Miss Hill made her keep on working, even with the baby coming. You know, Claire didn't complain, because she's a strong woman.
She does come across like it as well.
So the day comes, the doc comes, and my little girl's stillborn. It was a dark time, my first one, and
that's messed up.
These nightmares, they had her down in a corner, shaking so bad I thought she'd seize up dead.
Jesus.
She's cleaning Hazel's room. She hears a baby crying, and I mean, I thought she was losing her damn mind. She ran home.
That's so messed up.
That you're here, yeah.
So I came back here with her one night, and I'll be damned, but I heard it too, and that was my first little girl's cry.
That's crazy,
But when
man.
she never got to...
That's really got to mess with you.
We stopped coming here after dark.
That's why.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. It worked. No more nightmares. No one acting scattered.
Should be like a hint for you to get the hell out of here.
Would you not tell someone that in the beginning?
But if you find your missus is acting scattered, then yeah, maybe a little time away would do the trick.
God. Yeah, bounce.
Yeah.
It's not going to work, you telling someone from the outset, this house is... What are you going to tell them?
Yeah, true. And it's true because it only ever happens at night. Although the only time we saw Abigail was during the day in the woods.
Yeah.
That was only one time. Everything else has happened at night.
That must have been heartbreaking on Mrs. Dudley to hear her.
Yeah.
A newborn's cry that she never got to hear.
Oh, yeah.
Ride with us. I'll meet you there.
Cheryl.
She don't want to see you for a while, bro.
Need a ride?
Time to have a
It's weird
talk.
that Dad didn't sit in the hearse either. In the cars behind the traveling behind the hearse.
He knew Luke had it in him.
Give us Shell space. Shell space. Just, it's okay to just sit in the car and not say anything.
I was talking to Theo this morning.
All right, we're doing this.
Did Theo tell you what she did?
No.
Don't.
He's gonna do it.
But you know, we all fuck up and we can be upset with each other. But one day, we'll wake up and it'll be too late.
Stay the fuck out of my business.
There we go.
There it is. Stuck your hand.
Right in the fan.
He's not talking to you, don't worry, Sean.
Yeah.
This one's totally screwed. I'm gonna have to open it up.
Damn, double the work.
Steve, can you unplug it over there?
Is he seeing what you're seeing?
Yeah.
Oh, I can see it now.
Face,
Yeah.
Like a head.
Yeah, head.
Yeah. Oh, man.
How bad is it? How bad is it?
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, God, that's bad.
Well, that explains how he's got the bandage on his hand.
Now he's pissed at the red door. He's gonna break the shit out of it.
Oh, but the red door's next to the library.
What's that?
I didn't notice that before.
Does that have any significant...
No. It's just when Nell died, the mum came from behind the door.
Okay.
So I'm confused. His hand's not cut here.
Are you telling me it's stronger than a crowbar?
Is his hand... Wait, is his hand cut or is it...
Fuck you!
Yeah. He's gonna end up hurting himself again.
She did raise her.
Still.
She did, though.
She did, yeah. She's obviously going to feel it more. Oh, my God.
Well, she's there.
Don't.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. That's the mum.
Sliv. What the fuck was that?
I saw them. No, you didn't. Look at me. You didn't because they're dead. People see things, Luke. I know all about it. I write about it.
This is the last guy we wanted to see.
Yeah.
Pull him out.
It's in our genes.
God.
It's a sickness.
He's putting it down to illness, isn't
Yeah.
Talk to your dad.
Yeah, he needs to have a talk with the dad.
It was weird that the mum was in the casket pulling,
but not like
him in.
not like a, you know, the version the dad can see
that we see,
but like a ultra dead rotting version that wanted to drag him.
Liv?
Are you okay?
Okay.
Oh,
Why have you got a
shit.
screwdriver to his neck?
Wake up. She's sleeping. She must be sleeping.
Having a horrible dream.
You
No,
think?
She's got to bounce.
You're holding a fucking screwdriver to my throat.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
We need to talk.
Mate, if that was me, I would be like, we're leaving now.
Now.
Yeah, forget everything.
What the hell is that?
It's a footprint to our house.
Oh
To
my...
our forever house.
Their forever home. She put it again and again and again over the blueprints.
Maybe you should take a break.
Yes. Well done.
Take a little rest.
I don't know why I'm getting so eager and saying well done. We know what happens.
I was going to say that. It's just...
We're hopeful for no reason.
I just want you to be...
Not crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say that.
Well, we're thinking it. She is proper spiraled, isn't
I
she?
just think I've underestimated these migraines.
Compared to how she's with the kids, yeah.
I'll sort it out. Promise.
Man, fuck this house.
Finish your drink. Say your goodbyes. Probably won't have to see them again for years if you don't want to.
That's crazy, though.
But you do want to, don't you?
Why wouldn't he? He's their father.
I wonder if he's going to tell Luke.
I see your mother
He
every
did.
day. No, I have since she died.
Yeah.
Big boys know the difference between what's real and imaginary.
Oh, that sounds like Steve.
Something,
oh,
yeah.
Is that something he said to him?
I'm glad you're here, Dad.
I mean, that went as well as it possibly could have. You can't really
Yeah.
complain.
Scratching noise.
Instead, I thought you bought rat poison.
Little shits. You little shits are dead.
There we go. That's a big bottle. That's a big bottle of Dracula.
Wouldn't you make a small hole and then drip it in instead of taking bricks out and then just...
Really?
Oh, what did you see?
Oh shit! I don't know. Get the light in. We want to see.
I don't want to.
You're gonna have to.
I want to, but I don't want to. I'm invested in this. I'm like, no. Oh, there's
It's
a
a
corpse
body.
in there.
Yeah.
Whose body is that?
Oh my god. What's he
Hang on.
holding?
Stick and
Mr. Crane, I think you just saw one of our oldest cold cases.
Is that plane to like help smooth out plastering?
William Hill, been missing since 48. It looks like he bricked himself in. The tools were in there with him.
Right, okay.
Oh, that's why he had the thing.
Yeah.
I guess he had second thoughts.
Yeah, but we can hear the scratches. What would it take for you to brick yourself in?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, what?
Is it? What?
Yes, it is.
Haunted.
Yes.
I'm sorry I didn't talk. And I'm sorry I didn't listen. And I'm sorry I wasn't there. And it's the regret of my life.
That would help Steve a lot.
You fly safe.
Can't find my credit card. My caterer's got to be paid.
Luke?
My car is gone.
Luke?
I mean, my car is gone.
To go where?
You knew it looked wrong. He looked wrong.
Did he?
Anybody seen Luke?
There we go.
Probably already has a needle in his arm.
We don't
That's
know
messed up.
I'll check outside.
I don't think he is. I don't think he's 90 days.
Yeah. The house is all smashed up.
Oh no.
Shirley's forever house.
Yeah. Well, it's not Shirley's. It's... Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
And you are who? Oh, what the hell is that?
I don't know.
How are they seeing it?
Oh my god, what is that? Is that Liv? Oh my god.
Oh my god. They both can see that, right?
Yeah, they both saw it.
What was that screaming?
It's not about your model.
Who did this?
It was like this when we and I can fix it.
Oh, come on.
You get real upset if I say she killed herself.
I'm very tired.
And twice. Twice now you say that the house killed her.
Because it did.
Anything you want to add to that?
Not really. I thought she went out of town, but she hadn't, that's all.
We need to know, man.
Yeah.
That door's been locked since we moved in, so... It was nothing.
Liar.
Show us. Oh, she opened the... Who? Did she open the door? Who opened the door?
Don't know. She must have. And that's the end of the episode.
We're getting there. Slowly, we're getting there. How messed up? How in pain? How much in pain do you have to be to brick yourself into a wall?
Fuck, pain? How shook do you have to be to brick yourself up?
That's also true. Yeah, that's also true.
You don't brick yourself out of pain. You brick yourself out of fear of something else. Either what you may do to someone, or what someone may do to you. Someone may do to you, or what something someone.
To be fair, wouldn't you just run out the door if you're that scared?
Could be, but if you're not thinking right, you might do stuff like that. This episode, a large part of it was seeing Olivia's descent into, I don't know what you want to call it. Words, use your words.
Her final days, perhaps. It's a countdown to her final days, but you can see the decline in her mental health as well as her physical. In the beginning of the show, she was very glowy, very mumsy, and slowly, she's becoming more and more distant. I mean, the fact that she woke up and she's holding a screwdriver to her husband's throat. I mean, like, for me, if that was, I'd be like, okay, well,
right. We're leaving. I talked to Mr. Dudley before, and that story now makes complete sense. We are bouncing now.
The thing is, I think even that story was quite.
That was so heartbreaking, man.
Yeah, but the fact that it only happens at night is what makes it worse. Is like all these things that happen. Minus, like I said, minus Luke seeing Abigail during the day. I think that's the only time that's happened. Obviously, you got the cats and whatever, but everything happens that night. Everything bad happens that night. So obviously, you're putting 2 and 2 together anyway. But it's just, yeah, that story was really heartbreaking, and it's starting to tick in the dad's mind, and he's like, okay, you know what? Look, obviously, then he sees the blueprints, the little house is drawn there multiple times. The
forever home.
The forever home. The family, in terms of the family, it's, you know what it is? It's one of those things, because they've spent, he's estranged to them. He's kind of like separated from them growing up. And
like, I think it was time to protect them from something, but they all had their own ghosts.
Yeah, it's weird. So it's funny now that they're seeing multiple ghosts. So Luke seeing obviously
Liv and Nell, yeah.
Liv and Nell. Theo's seen Liv.
Yeah.
At the end, yeah, when she thinking, the dad saw it as well. So it's all converging together. Stephen is
he saw a messed up version of her. The one. And I know you said before it's in his mind. I genuinely believe that Liv stayed with him when they left the house.
Yeah, based on the show, I would say no. But based on the show, yeah. I think, but it's interesting because the way they portrayed her.
You were thinking very Stephen there, and I was like, okay, no, maybe.
Yeah, you got to think in this show. If this show's taught me anything, it's don't
think like Stephen. Don't think like Stephen in this show.
But that's why they've put him in this show. That's a really good character to have, because you're constantly like, well, come on, there's you're explaining the paranormal, but in this one, it's like, just let your mind go.
If you're explaining the paranormal, how did he see Nell in the first episode? And there's a second time he saw a ghost. I can't remember it now in the show.
I think it was the last episode where he kept looking back, and there was the mum was there. Yeah. But I don't know if he saw it or if it's. No, he did see it, because it was like a.
And you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to do that. I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
To himself.
Yeah. Like he's taking a double take to be like, oh, did I? Is a figment?
No, not that. Not even the double take. He's like, I saw it, but it's not real. That's what he's doing in his mind, kind of thing.
But like I said, it's a good character to have, because you as the audience are like, there's an explanation. At this point, it's like there's no explanations. It's just
unless you believe in that kind of stuff. If you're a cynic, then you won't. But, he's so detached that he was protecting. It looked like he really wanted to get to know them as well.
But this is the thing. So it's basically like the way they're showing Liv is. The words that he can't say, he's thinking them, but she's not. The reason I say like she's in his consciousness, in the show, she's telling us what he wants to say, but he doesn't actually say it. So it's kind of like, instead of just standing there as a blank expression.
And I see it the other way. I'm seeing it as that's what Liv thinks that he should say. Otherwise, without her, he would have just said, without her, he wouldn't have the thought of saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." He would have just said,
True.
So she is actually there telling him. Otherwise, that conversation about wearing different ties wouldn't have made any bloody sense.
Well, again, thinking.
Oh yeah, that's the right one. Oh no, that's not the right one.
Thinking linear, it's confirming what he thinks. It's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. It's just I know what you mean, but in this show, it's very different. But that is a good way of thinking about it, and it is probably that is probably the right way of thinking about it, instead of it being like, But he tried everything to open that door, and he couldn't. And then it's just open now. So, I hope Luke hasn't regressed.
I don't think so.
No, I don't.
He didn't look I mean, he looked like he was grieving, but he didn't look like he wanted to get on it straight away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But because he is known for it, then they've labelled him. I think they've already been like,
would you use a credit card? If you needed to buy stash, wouldn't it be... I don't know anything about that. I don't think drug dealers take credit cards, I'm just saying.
Apple Pay.
The new age of drug dealers. Yeah, shell space. Yeah.
She really does detach herself from everything.
Well, different people need different amounts of space. Yeah, exactly. And it is a grieving process, so you can't tell people what kind of space. And the fact that she saw her husband kiss her sister, and the fact that the husband told her that they've been taking money out from Steven.
Yeah,
so
it's
you
a
know
lot
what?
at once.
Just give her a little bit of space. But that's the first time we saw Theo cry since she touched Nell. Right? She'd been pretty cold after that until that moment. Cold in the sense that no emotion kind of thing.
Also, like you said, she's the first person to say sorry to her dad.
That was beautiful. I think that was good. Like, at least one of the siblings was... apart from Luke, who said in the end, I'm glad you're here, kind of thing.
Yeah. But it would have always been Theo because she's more detached from her feelings. Everyone else is...
That's really weird. That's really weird because Theo is detached, or she has become more colder, even though because obviously you can see her starting to drink since she touched Nell, but she was the first one to be warm enough to say, I'm sorry, kind of thing. Yeah. That was beautiful. But yeah, well, now they're going back, so let's see what happens in the... I can't believe that guy bricked himself in. That was absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
That was absolutely crazy.
Well, that's why we could see the silhouette on the wall. As soon as he takes the picture, it's weird because it sticks in your mind. That's what I was saying. I was like, did you see it? Like when watch it again when you afterwards.
You probably can see it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's like a head in the corner.
What a waste of rat poison. Great episodes. A lot of the dad trying to sort of involve himself with Liv again. We need to see that last night. It's
that last sequence when he goes into the room. What does he see? That's what we need to see.
Yeah, exactly. But great episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of the episode and our reaction to it? But other than that, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya.